Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Homestead Country Living. My name's Ashley, which I don't think I've ever said after I introduced my channel name. So, by the way, my name's Ashley. I want to share with you a quick little haul, and then I kind of want to give you an update on some of the postpartum stuff I bought, and because I said that in my previous video. There it is, right here in front of me. So if I get distracted and I'm looking that way, it's because I'm checking on her. But yeah, I said I wanted to just share with you my thoughts on some of the products that I had, and let's quickly get into the haul. So I went shopping the other day because I wanted to find a little newborn outfit for Loretta so I can take some newborn pictures for a birth announcement. And I did find that, but I found some other stuff while I was at the store as well. John is wearing one of the shirts I found him. It's a little black t-shirt that has Converse on it, but I also found him this little outfit. It's a Wrangler brand, and I'm gonna try to remember because I took the tags off these because I washed them. I think the Converse one was $16.99, and this might have been the same price. It's a little Wrangler top. It's made to look like denim, but it's not. It's kind of like it's probably like a cotton, but it's very breathable. It has like little tractors on it, which I thought was super cute, and it came with just a basic pair of shorts. So I got him that. And then let's see, I also found him some water shoes. So if he's playing out on the deck and in the pool, he has some shoes. And these were $19.99. And then I got myself a few tops. I wore this one to church today. It's a nice little summery top. It's just like a big square, but it fits really nice, and it's like a knit with flowers and butterflies on it. I took the tag off that, so I think that was 16 or 20, I can't remember, but around that price. And then I also found this top. This was $29, and it's kind of like a little cardigan with like cute little buttons, and it's a short sleeve or quarter sleeve. So I got that. I'm really bummed because I thought I got just a yellow basic tee, and it was on sale for like $7, and it was actually really cute, and I must have put it with my pile of stuff that I left with the change room, like with the attendant there. And then I just got another one of these basic shirts. I have this in like a pink and in black, and this was $16.99. So I got that for myself. And then this is what I picked up for Loretta. I was really just trying to look for a tutu for her, and this was the only option they had. They had two of these, and they had this kind of like in a blue, and it comes with wings and a headband, but I think I'm just going to use this and a headband that I have, and this was $19.99. Yeah, this is the only option they had, so that's kind of a bummer. And I also picked up John in two books. One book he has, and it's just a repeat of a book he had before, but he completely destroyed it. It had to go in the garbage. And the day that I gave it to him, he's kind of wrecked. It must just be poorly made because he has other books that have lasted a lot longer. But I found this one, God is Great, God is Good, and this was $4.99. So I thought this would be really cute to put in a little Easter basket for him. And then, what's the matter, sweet girl? It's okay. Here you go. Good job. Okay. Then I got this for my bathroom. I got two of them. This is just a spare. It was $9.99, and I really like the smell of it. I really like the other smell of the other one I had better. It was a different brand. I'm trying to remember what that one was. Petroli. I don't think I'm saying it right, but that's the name, if you can see it. Oh, it's kind of too glary. But yeah, I got that one. That's just a spare because I hate when you can't find the stuff that you like or the scent you like. So I got that. Oh, this was a brand of the other one. that I got. Sand and Fog. So this one, is this leaking? It might be. I think it is. But this is just a room spray, and this is teak wood. And this was $7.99. And then I found these really cute gift bows. So I picked up 2 packs. They were $5.99 each, but I just really like them. And if you split in half, that's normally what you get at Dollar Tree. You get 2 bows for $1.50 now. So I mean, what is that, it's double the price, but the quality, these are so good, and I just really like them. And if I use them for my own children, then I can just keep reusing them because they're really good quality. They'll last a long time if you want to reuse them. So that's basically all I got that one day when I went out shopping. And so yeah, that's what I got. But I do want to share with you the products that I liked. I didn't bring them in with me, but the one thing that I used this time that I didn't with my first delivery with John is that witch hazel foam from Postpartum, and I think it worked great. Like, it's hard to compare. Looking back now, after having her delivery, and some of the comments the nurse and doctor made about prior, how am I going to say this? Prior, I don't want to say care, that's just the word I'm thinking of. I can't think of anything, I'm going blank. But basically the stitching that was done with John, they kind of just made some comments about it anyways. So I think that actually had a lot to do with my recovery and some of the discomfort that I had, thinking back on it now, because vastly different with Loretta, like way different. Like with John, I couldn't physically sit proper like how I am now. I was in the hospital for 5 days, and even being at home I couldn't sit proper for a while. So I want to say about 2 weeks it just hurt, and I was completely fine with Loretta. So it's just vastly different, the recovery. So it's hard to say how much that really helped, because I bought it because of that reason, hoping that it would help the healing, and it probably really did, because I didn't, again, this is postpartum information, so if it's not something you want to hear, please feel free to exit the video now. I don't want to be an oversharer, but I know it's important. A lot of women, especially first-time moms, it's good to know this information, or you might want to know, and you might not have people that are willing to share it with you. And I have no problem sharing that with me, because I know when I was pregnant, I was the type of person, and I am the type of person that I want to know all the information. I want to be as prepared as possible, and when it comes to labor and delivery, is unpredictable, basically, but you can at least gain knowledge in every aspect, in every area, and that can kind of come in handy and help. But anyways, I didn't have as much bleeding as I did, basically. So I don't know if that kind of helped the healing process in terms of the stitching and healing that faster. I did buy those Tux pads, but I was a little nervous to use them. My husband said they can sting a bit, so I was like, I don't know if I really want to use them where my stitching is, because I thought maybe that would hurt. So I thought maybe that would hurt, so I didn't really want to try it. I did, however, have tried them recently, and they are great. So yeah, the Postpartum witch hazel foam, great. And I like the pen silhouettes personally. I just feel more comfortable that it's not going to leak anywhere. I feel more confident wearing them, and I don't have a problem buying those myself. And what else? Sorry. the hospital gown I bought. So comfortable. A lot of the nurses and doctors gave me compliments on it, actually, especially because of the snap front. So I'm gonna try to link it in this description. I didn't link it in the other one, but I'm gonna try to link it in this one, because it was great. It was so comfortable, and I like that it had the snaps in the back too. I did end up actually changing before delivery to the hospital one, just so I could wear that one postpartum care, because I felt more covered in that. And so I don't know, you don't have to, but I think maybe next time having one for delivery and one for postpartum, even if you want to wear just a nightgown, or a button up shirt or something like that, I didn't think to bring something like that with me. So just a thought. I did like it, and I probably should have just delivered in it, because the next day we got to go home and I could have probably just had normal clothes on at that point, but I didn't really know what the thing was, because her jaundice levels were kind of elevated the nighttime. So I think I wasn't sure if we were going to come home. So anyways, that was great reviews. I loved it. And what else? The pear bottle I had from my last delivery was great. I just like how it has the angle tip, because the ones at the hospital are just like a normal bottle with just like kind of like a spout that comes like a water bottle, like a Gatorade water bottle, like a little thing. So I like how the Freda Mom has it, like it's angled. It's in my bathroom, so I'd bring it. And I think that's all, if I can recall. This delivery went like super quick, and I know they say that about second and deliveries after your first, they can be a lot faster. And I know some women sometimes are longer, or they're just the same, but for my experience, it was way faster in terms of active labor. So I went to the hospital for my induction at noon. I got to my room around 4ish, and she was born the next morning at 6 a.m. So around, I guess I would say around 2 o'clock is really when my active labor started, and I think that's when my water broke on its own. I thought we were gonna have to break it. I did end up getting epidural. Epidurals are so funny. With John, I didn't feel any contractions, but I felt him crowning. With Loretta, I felt all the contractions, every single one, but I didn't feel him crowning. And I didn't feel the stitching, which was a good relief, because the stitching, I think, was, and the crowning was a lot. And I think maybe that probably helped too with the delivery, with feeling the contractions and knowing when to push. 'Cause I did share in my previous video how the student nurse didn't really, I think, understand that I couldn't feel the contractions, so I couldn't tell when to push. I just felt that pressure constant. But with Loretta, I felt when the height of the contractions, I felt the contractions come and go. So I think that really helped in terms of knowing when to push. And I had to wait a little bit. I was like ready to push, I think, but I waited a bit longer so I could dilate further. And I know with both pregnancies, they both were very low at that point. Even though with John I pushed for 2 hours, with Loretta I pushed for like maybe 30 minutes, five rounds of 3 pushes type of thing. Near the end, I don't think I did 3. I think I probably just kept pushing until she was really there. The doctor just said, keep going, keep going, keep going. But I just remember her saying, she's right there, she's right there. 2 more pushes, she's out. And I remember thinking, like, yeah, freaking right, she's right there. You know, they sometimes say that just to help encourage you and keep you in that momentum and in that this phase of just go and you can do this, and she's right there or he's right there. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. They said that the last time, and I pushed for an hour more, and Tim was like, no, like Ashley, she's right there. So that was like exhilarating, and in itself, the fact that it was just like, oh my gosh, she's right there, and she came and it was fast. So that was really nice. The difference with this pregnancy is with John, I didn't have the shakes and I didn't have a temp fever, but I got a fever afterwards, and I was like shaking, like when you're cold and you chatter, like shaking like that for probably an hour or two, I would say. Like I couldn't even hold on. I couldn't even do skin to skin with her for much long. I had her skin to skin when she was delivered, and then they went and weighed her and did all that stuff. Like I think I sat with her for probably 45 minutes, an hour, and then they did the weighing, and then we were gonna feed her, and then I just kept shaking, like I couldn't stop. So Tim had to feed her, and that took a while for it to stop, actually. I think they gave me some Tylenol, and I was just like so cold. I remember being like really cold. I think she might be hungry. So yeah, I think that was really the only difference. It was still a great delivery, no complaints at all. The nurses and the doctors were amazing. Great experience. And she's here, and she's happy, and she's healthy, and she's a vastly different baby than John was. So that's been a treat in itself, because John was kind of a hard baby. But anyways, I should go because she's hungry. I'll see you in the next video.